And yeah, I made like 60K in like the span of 2 months, and I felt like I was on top of the world. I didn't know what to do with the money, and I just ended up spending it on really stupid things, really bad investments. And let's just say the next time I make 60K in 2 months, I'm gonna spend that money way more wisely. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy. We're back at it again with another banger of a video. Two things before we start. I'm so sorry for the noise outside. They're like building stuff out there. I don't know. It's the hood. We all know what happens. They're like always building stuff. And second, I apologize for my look. My hair is kind of crazy. Just came back from the gym, doing some self-improvement, getting the weights up, running and stuff. But yeah, guys, let's get right into the video. So yeah, those people that already know, I made 50K overnight once. Those people that already watch this channel already know that story. If you guys want to check that story out, make sure to check the video in my channel. And yeah, that video was kind of crazy. You got a good amount of views, and it is not clickbait. There were receipts, everything, all of that was in that video, just so you guys knew that I wasn't lying. But yeah, just to quickly sum up the story, I used social media and content creation to leverage my platform. Ended up making over $65,000 in the span of 2 months, and I was projected to make six figures until the program that I was using kind of went out of business in a way and changed the way that they paid people. So then that made my business go down. But yeah, I was projected to make 6-7 figures even if I used all the right moves, all the right investments, and I ended up blowing all of it. But yeah, this project that I was doing, I'm not going to say the name of it because if you guys want to know it, the video is on my channel. But the project that I was working on, I just became obsessed with it day in and day out. I studied the algorithm of social media. I studied how social media worked, and I intend to use those skills to my use in my future endeavors like YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that. But yeah, I was using social media to my leverage, obsessed with how algorithms work and stuff, and I ended up succeeding. I've had over 30 viral videos on this platform, and I ended up getting paid thousands of dollars. So in total, I think it like totaled out to like $65,000 or $70,000, guys. It was insane. That's how much I made last year, not including my jobs. So I made about $85,000 last year, and I am right back in the hood, right back in where I started. Step one again, but it's fine. I learned an insane lesson from it, and that's what I'm really gonna explain to you guys towards the end of the video. But yeah, I used 45,000 of that, and I did put it into the stock market. I was like, I don't want to lose this money, so I invested it into the stock market. All I really was doing was making day trades and swing trades and stuff through the market. You guys know how 95% of those people end up. I was part of that 95. I was slowly losing that money. Had some really good days. I made like 5K in a day once, which was insane to even like experience. Thought I freed myself. I thought I freed myself from the market. Like I really thought I made it. But yeah, made like thousands in the market, but ultimately it was at a loss because I kept on losing money and stuff like that. That ended up going down. Started doing options, and they all expired, not in my favor. So that's it, $45,000 down the drain. I was being consistent until I started getting greedy, and I started really trading. What I used to do is I used to trade shares, just pure shares, and I was making money, but it was at a slow rate. Yeah, so I started trading options, and that's when I lost my account completely. I probably wouldn't recommend options to any beginner, but yeah. And then I spent the rest of that on a car. I can't believe I did that. Like, I ended up going to this shady dealership on this ghetto neighborhood, just excited because I had money to finally get a car. Got a car without a license, so my insurance was sky high, $3,000 a month. I didn't even know that existed. My insurance was near $3,000 a month, guys. But yeah, I spent the rest on a car. bad event after the other just kept on happening. I was smart with my money before. That's the thing. It's not like I was stupid. I used to save my money. I used to invest my money, put it into different business ventures. When I got all of this money in the span of 2 months, I went haywire. I thought that the business was still going to support me. Ended up closing down, and the business isn't supporting me no more, so now I have to find another endeavor, which is my clothing brand. We're gonna go crazy with that this year. But yeah, just bad event after the other. We just ended up at square one again. It was really bad. I went through insane depression, guys. Like insane depression. I was like having horrible thoughts. I literally like, it's a traumatic event. I made trauma for myself, but we learned from our lessons. I'm not gonna lie, we learned from our lessons. Lessons that I learned is that don't day trade your money, and when you do invest, you need to have a consistent cash flow to invest. I'm not saying the stock market and the crypto market is bad, but you're not going to make thousands of dollars, well maybe in the crypto market, but you're not going to make thousands of dollars off of 5% a year. Like you gotta have cash flow, like a lot of cash flow to continue to invest, you know what I mean? So that's the lesson I learned. What I should have done with that 65 to 70K was invested it into a cash flowing business, created a business, maybe my clothing brand. If I would have started it or continued it that time and really invested that 65K into building my brand, I probably would have been worth 6 figures by now. But yeah, I didn't do that, but that's a big lesson I learned. I need to invest that money into cash flow, consistent cash flow, in order to invest after. The reason I got that car was because of societal standards. I really wanted a car to be able to say I got a car at 18, to say that that title was under Carlos Robles. I really wanted that title. I didn't care about the car. I just cared about the flex. Like if I'm being honest man to man, that's all I really cared about, the acceptance from social media and the acceptance from society. And when I learned that after a week nobody cared, that was when it really hit me hard, that you have to do stuff for yourself. You have to enjoy things by yourself. You gotta do everything for yourself, because it's kind of like a race. It's crazy. It's all just one big flex game. You don't want to end up in a bad situation just because you wanted to flex a little bit. I've been reading and stuff like that. Shout out to Greg GZ. You guys can check him out. Reading and stuff like that. Education. I learned that wealth is freedom. Wealth isn't having all these possessions. Wealth is measured by how much freedom you have. Being truly free and being able to spend time with your family and friends and stuff like that, and doing what you truly love, that's true wealth right there, not having the nicest car. But yeah guys, this was a little bit more of a raw video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I learned my lesson. I hope next time that I make 60K in 2 months, I will do that. I'm just gonna invest it into a cash flow, invest it into safe stocks, stuff like that. When I'm making over $20,000 a month, I'm going to start investing again, because you really need to have cash flow in order to keep that wealth going. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.